The 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa was a spectacle of footballing excellence, bringing together the best teams from around the globe. The stage was set for a clash of titans, a match that promised to be a thrilling encounter between two footballing powerhouses. England, a team brimming with talent and ambition, faced their old rivals France in a quarter-final showdown that had fans on the edge of their seats. The weight of expectation rested heavily on the shoulders of the English players, who were determined to make their mark on the world stage. Their fans, a sea of white and red, roared with every pass, every tackle, every shot that sailed towards the French goal, creating an electrifying atmosphere. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation, as supporters from both sides filled the stadium with their passionate chants and cheers. Could this be the year England finally broke their World Cup drought? The question lingered in the minds of many. England, under the leadership of Fabio Capello, had shown glimpses of their potential throughout the tournament, raising hopes among their loyal fans. Wayne Rooney, Steven Gerrard, and Frank Lampard, a formidable midfield trio, were poised to unleash their attacking prowess and lead their team to glory. The French, on the other hand, had endured a turbulent campaign, with internal conflicts threatening to derail their progress, yet they remained a formidable force. Yet, they possessed a squad capable of brilliance, led by the mercurial Thierry Henry, whose skill and experience could turn the tide in their favor. The stage was set for a captivating encounter, with both teams eager to prove their mettle on the grandest stage of all. The match itself was a tense, cagey affair, with neither side willing to give an inch. Both teams, wary of the high stakes, defended resolutely, stifling each other's attacking forays and making it difficult to break the deadlock. The first half ended goalless, a testament to the tight, tactical battle unfolding on the pitch, with both sides showing great discipline and determination. As the second half commenced, the tension in the stadium was palpable, with every fan holding their breath in anticipation of a breakthrough. Every challenge, every decision by the referee was met with a chorus of cheers and jeers from the passionate crowd, adding to the drama of the occasion. The game hung in the balance, a single moment of magic potentially deciding the fate of these two footballing giants as both teams searched for that elusive goal. The weight of history added another layer of intrigue to the encounter, with both teams aware of the significance of their rivalry. England and France shared a long and storied rivalry, their previous encounters etched in World Cup folklore, each match adding to the rich tapestry of their footballing history. The memory of past triumphs and heartbreaks fueled the desire in both sets of players, who were determined to write their own chapter in this storied rivalry. For England, the chance to exorcise the demons of past failures beckoned, offering a shot at redemption and glory. For France, the opportunity to assert their dominance over their old foes was a tantalizing prospect, one that they were eager to seize. As the minutes ticked by, the tension continued to mount, the outcome of the match hanging precariously in the balance, with every second feeling like an eternity. The 67th minute, a moment that would become a pivotal point in football history, a moment that would forever be etched in World Cup infamy, a moment that fans and players alike would never forget. England.
Defoe, that's a lot of touch. Lampard! Brilliant! It was in now! That surely crossed the line! It's not been given! Surely that was it! Jorge Lariondra's made a huge call. Muller, Ozil, Podolski's got time! He put everything into that, but it's wide, and now the England complaints begin. Here we go. Oh, it's so far in.
What if you don't want technology? Thanks very much, Sepp Blatter.
England have got to use this.
Well, I hope he's here, and I hope he's squirming in his seat, by the way.
Look at that.
He knew it was in. We knew it was in.
Everybody in this stadium knew it was in.
England, awarded a free kick just outside the French penalty area, sensed an opportunity. The tension was palpable, the stakes incredibly high. Frank Lampard stepped up, his left foot poised to deliver. The crowd held its breath, every eye in the stadium fixed on him. The ball arced through the air, evading the outstretched arms of the French goalkeeper Hugo Lloris, and crashed against the crossbar. It was a moment of sheer brilliance. It bounced down, over the line, clear for all to see. The goal was given. The English fans erupted in joy, believing they had taken a decisive lead. England led 2-0, or so they thought. The jubilation was short-lived. The Uruguayan referee, Jorge Larionda, his view perhaps obscured by a crowd of players, waved play on. The disbelief was immediate and widespread. The linesman, too, remained unmoved. Confusion reigned. The stadium was a cauldron of uncertainty and frustration. Lampard, initially celebrating, stopped in his tracks, his arms outstretched in disbelief, his face a picture of shock and confusion. His teammates surrounded the officials, their protests vehement but futile. Replays told the story. The injustice was clear. The ball had crossed the line by a considerable margin. It was undeniable, yet the goal was not awarded. A goal, plain and simple. Yet, it stood. The moment was frozen in time, a glaring error in the annals of football history. The decision, or lack thereof, sent shockwaves through the stadium. Fans were in disbelief, their emotions swinging from joy to outrage. English fans, their joy turning to anger, erupted in a chorus of boos and whistles. The atmosphere was electric, charged with emotion. French supporters, relieved to have been spared, breathed a collective sigh of relief. Their team had been given a lifeline. On the pitch, the English players were incensed. Their sense of injustice was palpable, their frustration boiling over. Their sense of injustice was palpable. They had been robbed of a legitimate goal, a moment that could have changed the course of the match. They had been robbed of a legitimate goal, a goal that could have and should have put them firmly in control of the match. The sense of loss was overwhelming, a goal that could have and should have put them firmly in control of the match. The incident cast a long shadow over the remainder of the match. England, their momentum halted, their spirit seemingly broken, never truly recovered. England, their momentum halted, their spirit seemingly broken, never truly recovered. The psychological impact was evident. France, sensing their opponent's vulnerability, grew in confidence. They seized the opportunity to turn the game in their favor. They began to dictate the tempo of the game, their attacking play becoming increasingly threatening. The shift in momentum was clear. The English defense, once resolute, now appeared shaky, prone to errors. The tide had turned. The pressure was mounting. The ghost goal, a moment of utter disbelief, had shifted the balance of power. It was a moment that would be remembered for years to come, a moment that changed everything. The final whistle blew, confirming France's 2-1 victory. England, their World Cup dreams shattered, trudged off the pitch, their heads bowed in disappointment. The ghost goal hung heavy in the air, a stark reminder of what might have been. The post-match analysis was dominated by the controversial incident. Pundits and former players alike expressed their disbelief, their outrage at the injustice that had been served. The consensus was clear: England had been robbed. The incident sparked a global debate about the use of technology in football. Calls for goal line technology, a system that could provide irrefutable evidence of whether a ball had crossed the line, intensified. FIFA, the governing body of world football, had long resisted such calls, arguing that human error was part of the game's fabric. But the ghost goal and the sheer magnitude of the injustice it represented forced them to reconsider their stance. The English media predictably reacted with fury. Newspapers ran headlines decrying the robbery and demanding an apology from FIFA. The incident became a national talking point, a source of both anger and despair. Even the British Prime Minister at the time, David Cameron, weighed in on the debate, calling for the introduction of goal line technology. The ghost goal had transcended the realm of sport, becoming a matter of national importance. The incident also highlighted the immense pressure referees face in high-stakes matches. Larionda, the referee at the center of the storm, was vilified by some sections of the English media. Yet, he was merely a human being, prone to making mistakes, thrust into an impossible situation. The ghost goal served as a reminder that even the most experienced officials are fallible, and that their decisions, however well-intentioned, can have far-reaching consequences. The ghost goal, a moment of sporting controversy, ignited a debate that had been simmering for years. It was a moment that left fans and players alike questioning the fairness of the game. The question was simple, yet profound. Should technology be embraced to eliminate human error in football? This question, though straightforward, had layers of complexity that needed to be unraveled. On one side of the argument stood traditionalists, those who believed that the human element, with all its imperfections, was integral to the game's charm. They cherished the unpredictability and the raw emotion that came with every decision made on the pitch. They argued that technology would sanitize football, stripping it of its spontaneity and passion. To them, the essence of football lay in its ability to surprise, to create moments of magic and controversy alike. On the other side stood the proponents of progress, those who argued that technology could enhance the game, making it fairer and more accurate. They believed that the integrity of the sport was paramount and that technology could help preserve it. They pointed to the advancements made in other sports, such as tennis and cricket, where technology had been successfully implemented to assist officials. These sports had seen a reduction in controversial decisions, leading to a more transparent and fair competition. The ghost goal, they argued, was a prime example of why football needed to embrace the 21st century. It was a glaring reminder that human error could alter the course of a match, and potentially, the fate of a team. The debate raged on, dividing opinions within the footballing world. Fans, players, and pundits all had their say, each bringing their own perspective to the table. FIFA, initially hesitant, found itself under increasing pressure to act. The governing body knew that the credibility of the sport was at stake. The ghost goal had exposed a flaw in the game, a flaw that could no longer be ignored. It was a wake-up call that resonated across the footballing community. The governing body, conscious of its responsibility to protect the integrity of the sport, embarked on a period of consultation and research. They sought input from various stakeholders, including players, coaches, and technology experts. The quest for a solution, a system that could accurately determine whether a ball had crossed the line, was underway. Engineers and scientists worked tirelessly, testing and refining different technologies. Various technologies were explored, each with its own merits and drawbacks. From magnetic fields to high-speed cameras, every option was scrutinized for its potential to revolutionize the game. The challenge was to find a system that was accurate, reliable, and minimally disruptive to the flow of the game. It was crucial that the technology integrated seamlessly into the match without causing unnecessary delays. The solution, when it finally came, was a combination of sophisticated cameras and sensors strategically positioned around the pitch that could track the ball's trajectory and instantly alert the referee if a goal had been scored. This system promised to bring a new level of precision to the game. Goal line technology, once a futuristic concept, was about to become a reality. It marked the beginning of a new era in football, one where accuracy and fairness would be upheld by the very best in technological innovation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into football's quest for accuracy, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful football content. Stay tuned for more stories that shape the beautiful game.